What's up guys, Sal here. So we already have an idea of what the Google Pixel Fold will look like from unofficial renders. And it's clear that Google is taking a different approach to Samsung in terms of design. Not only is the Pixel Fold wider, but it also includes a better camera setup, which is similar to what is found on their top tier Pixel phones. Now we have our very first real look at the Pixel Fold thanks to a Reddit user who found a Google employee using the phone on a subway. And as you can see, it indeed looks like the renders we've seen earlier with a wider cover screen. Just a couple of days ago, we learned that Samsung has decided to keep the outer display size of the Z Fold 5 the same as previous year, despite customers complain about the phone's form factor. However, this won't be a problem with the Pixel Fold, as it can easily be used as a regular phone without it feeling too cramped. If you're wondering, the cover display size is going to be 5.78 inches. Unfortunately, we don't have any pictures of the back of the phone, but renders have already revealed what it's going to look like. Unlike Samsung, which has been making foldables for almost 5 years now and still hasn't included the best camera setup on its most expensive phones yet, Google won't make the same mistake. Although we don't have the exact camera specs, it's safe to say it's going to be the same as the one on the Pixel 7 Pro. However, there's one thing I don't like about this phone, which is its gigantic bezels inside. Google could have just used a punch-hole camera if they didn't want to use the under display camera. This just doesn't look good because we're not in 2016 anymore. Anyway, the inner screen size will measure 7.6 inches, similar to the Z Fold lineup. However, the Pixel Fold is going to have a different form factor and will be much wider than the Fold. Another drawback of this phone is that it's going to be really heavy. We don't have the exact number, but the person who has it says it weighs significantly more than regular phones. If it weighs 275 grams or less, it's fine, I would say, but anything more than that could become a problem. Finally, the price. We all thought Google would undercut Samsung and price this thing aggressively, just like they did with their regular Pixel lineup. But according to John Prosser, it's gonna cost $1,800, exactly the same as the Z Fold 4. Google will unveil the Pixel Fold in May at the Google I/O conference, which kicks off on May 10th. Honestly, I'm actually pretty happy that Google is entering the foldable segment, as this will increase the competition and will lead to better foldable phones and will also bring their exorbitant prices down. If Apple also decides to join, then it's officially game on. Of course, for all the latest Pixel Fold content, be sure to subscribe, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.